maximum to spool the engines up a little more so that they're ready to go. I'm going to release the brakes, and now you're going to use your rudders to keep us going down the center of the runway. Here we go. All right, doing a good job.
Just touch the...
Yep, you can touch it. Use your rudders. Okay, speed's live. 80 knots, engine instruments are normal.
V1.
VR. So now you're going to pull it back. Bring the nose up to 10 degrees. Now you're going to start pushing forward to keep it there. Remember, there you go. You do what it takes and use your trim so you don't have to hold it. Positive brake, gears coming up. Flaps are coming to water. So we are, flaps coming up. Accelerating to 250 knots, climbing to 6,000 feet. And I'd like you to turn left now, heading 060.
Nope, doing fine.
And you have to take off checklists. Put the one level because we're going above our altitude, so push the nose down. Push it down. There you go. Now get your rate of descent about a little more than that. Nice and slow. Back to 060. There you go. You only need 15-20 degree bank angle. That's good. Now you're coming up on it, so start going back to the left. Back to the left. Until the two diamond or the triangles kiss. Right now, put it so that they kiss. There you go. Keep it there. Now your wings are level with their kissing. Going down to 6, got a nice rate of descent, 1,500. Let's go to 065 heading. There you go, that's good. Now make them kiss. Remember, you always turn toward the bank angle indicator to level the wings. So it's off to the left, turn that yoke to the left. So the 6,000 is the altitude it's going to try to maintain. The 250 knots is what it's going to work to get to 250. And we put it in LNAV, so it's going to come over here and intercept our route of flight, right? Our magenta line. So that's what it's doing. Okay, so ATC just came up and said, hey Delta, you have traffic, we'd like you to turn left heading 010. So I'm just going to have you use just the automation for now. Okay? So we want to go to 010, so put 010 in the heading window. That's good. sensitive. So as you get close, you gotta go slow. There you go. Okay, so we've put that in the window, but now we want to tell the airplane that we want it to fly this heading. So we got to use one of the modes, and there is heading select. That's it. That's all it takes. Put the heading in the window, tell the airplane that we want it to fly that heading. Okay? Alright, so we just took us off our route of flight and our flight plan, and we might be in the clouds, we might be at night, so we're going to kind of back up ATC because we have that's the airplane, and yep, and here's our heading bug that we put on 010. So we're going to turn on our TCAS system called Traffic Collision Avoidance System, and it shows us all the traffic that we have out there and what altitude they are. And not only that, this system, if there's a conflict, will tell us how to avoid the conflict. Turn right, turn left, climb,
So
descend.
you got the tower talking to you and this.
Well, it's not tower now. We're talking Los Angeles. Actually, Los Angeles ATC, Air Traffic Control. Okay, we switched over. Also, we don't know where we are, so we're going to turn on our terrain feature. And we know that if we're over green, we're at least 1,500 feet above everything. If we get to yellow, it could be 500 below us or 1,500 feet above us. So we're not going to go over anything yellow unless we're on an low altitude airway, knowing what our minimum safe is. So we give them about a minute here. If they don't turn us, we're going to scream at them, and then we declare an emergency and make our own turn. But they call us up and say, "You're clear of traffic. We'd like you to turn right, direct to Snake. Snake is behind us. So just take the cursor and put it down below us, and we'll see it. Go ahead and use this. Start turning. We have to put the cursor below us. Here's the cursor, so that it's down here below us, because Snake is behind us. We're doing good. That's the Lake Big Bear. Okay, that's good. We'll see it when we get around the corner. That's fine. Okay, so here is our turn radius. It tells us where we're going to be in a minute. This line right here, the white one. Okay? No, we're going direct to Snake, but we'll see it when we get around the corner. Okay, so if we wanted to increase our rate of turn, we can use the inner dial to increase our bank angle and tighten up the turn if we want to.
We want to get over green there pretty quick.
We're over green now. Yeah. So see, that's what I'm saying. We are over the green. We made it. No problem. At least 1,500 feet. Okay, so we don't need the terrain. We don't need that. This is our multifunction display. Okay, so we're going to increase our range. There's Snake right there. So go ahead and put the cursor on Snake. Use your heading selector and put the cursor on the Snake spot, the next one. There you go. Now we're going direct to Snake, okay, which is where they want us to go. Nothing right now. Okay, so you're right. We got our wind and the velocity, the ground speed, the true air speed, and our distance to our next waypoint up there. The computer still thinks we're going to Pomona because it doesn't know any difference. We've been on a heading. We're going to Snake. So instead of doing the heading, we can put Snake with our flight management computer on top of Pomona and make it the next waypoint and draw a new magenta line to Snake. And now we can go back in LNAV. Go ahead and put it in LNAV. And now we're out of him. That's all. We're out of. Now the airplane will follow our magenta line. So we don't have to worry about the heading or the wind or anything else. And we're 15.8 miles. LNAV is lateral navigation. It's following our magenta line. Okay, ATC just came up and said we'd like you to cross Snake at 3,000 feet. Okay, so put 3,000 feet in the altitude window. Let's use vertical speed. That's altitude hold. And that wheel becomes alive, so push it down. down. No, push it. There you go. It's a minus. And put about 1,000 feet down just to start and see what happens. All right, that's good. What happens is we get this green arc that comes down.
So it's adjusting my RPMs, it's doing it.
Right?
It's adjusting my attitude, my altitude.
You did, yes. You're putting it down to a vertical speed of